hope you're good. We thank God for another bright day, another good day, another day in the presence of our Most High God. We thank God for the life He has given to us. Today, I am continuing with what I started on Monday. And yesterday, we talked about positive mental attitude with another skill that will help you to navigate life easier than it is at the moment. Life is what it is, and we need to be deliberate in what we're doing. We talked about looking at somebody that you feel this person has what I will really admire, I really want to have in my life. Then copy them, look at what make them tick, analyze them, and pick out one thing and work with it. Add it to what you have. I also mentioned trying to ignore their weaknesses, because everybody on earth has a weakness. Because I believe what we normally do is when we see people, we say, oh, I thought you were this. When I came closer, this person, no, let's not do that, because you will see in everybody. Nobody is God, nobody is Jesus. We are only trying to be like Him. So I hope you found somebody. If you didn't, keep looking, you'll find someone. Just take one thing. It's for your own good. It's for you to fulfill your life, fulfill your potentials, because God made us wonderful. God made us, we are wonderfully and beautifully made. Honestly, if you read the word of God and see what God put in us, we can't even fathom it. But because of our mental attitude, we tend not to achieve the plan and purpose of God concerning our life, and that makes you a little bit frustrated. So while you look at somebody to copy what they want, it will be a good idea to focus on the positive and not on the negative. If you look for the negative, you will find. If you look for the positive, you will find. Among your friends, do they have something that you can learn from? Because what most of us do is, when our friend are improving in one thing or achieving one thing, we tend to be jealous. We tend to cut them down with our mouth. Don't go that route. That is having negative attitude, and that ends you as a frustrated human being, and you would never get what that. Because how can you get what you don't admire? So continuing with that today, I'm talking about today, still with positive mental attitude and definiteness of purpose. The idea of looking out on people and finding something is to help you be definite in what you want. What do you want? What do you want to achieve this year? In academics, what do you want to achieve? In your business, what do you want to achieve? At work, what do you want to achieve? In your family, what do you want to achieve? You have to be definite. Also, I also write things down here, because as you know, I always do this thing before I run into work. So with the positive mental attitude and definiteness of purpose, that will lead you to achieve something. You need to be definite, because if you don't know where you're going, you wouldn't know where you get there. You have to be deliberate in what you want. You have to be definite. Also, bear in mind that your word will change whether you do this or not. Whether you're deliberate or not, your word will change. But the thing is, if you are not deliberate, anything comes to you. Anything will come to you. And trust me, what is coming to you might not be good. So it's better that you're deliberate. If you achieve it, beautiful. Even if you don't achieve the 100% of it, you achieve 50 or 80, and you keep trying. We keep trying, because we're on earth. We have to be deliberate. So whether you do this or not, you will get something. Your life will change. So the way it changes depends on you. Since we have the power to change our world, why don't we do it? Because the Spirit of God lives in us, you know that. We are human beings. We are spiritual beings and having human experience. So we have the power that Jesus had. It's just that our spiritual being, we play down on it and focus on what we see. I'm focusing on what you're looking at now. But what I'm looking at is not actually me. Me is my spirit. So when we focus on our spirit and use that spirit that God has given to us, that has the power that Jesus had, we will achieve what we have destined to achieve. If you doubt me, have you ever stayed somewhere and You just thought of something, it just happened. Or you're doing something, your spirit will tell you, don't do this, don't do that. What is that that is telling you, don't do this, don't do that? Or you want to enter, have you heard somebody talking about they wanted to enter into this car and something told them not to enter? And they later heard that there was an accident. What told you not to enter? Have you ever think of something and it just, you're thinking of somebody, it just came out, the person just came out? What is telling you that? That shows you that the Spirit of God lives in you. It directs you. It also happens in the underworld. You know, we try, we believe more on the underworld. They will cast spell. What is casting that spell? It's still the evil spirit in them. So whether you choose this, whether you're deliberate or not, your life will change. But what will change? Would you like it? If you know you will not like it, it will be better for you to try and have influence your life on how it will turn out to be. When you actively choose your chief aim, what you want to achieve in your family, in your career, in your business, then what you want to achieve, your chief aim in life, with positive mental attitude, you naturally develop personal initiative, you develop discipline, you develop creative vision, organized thinking. That is when you decide that this is what I want to do. You find out that all those things, you caution yourself, you train yourself to make it happen. Then you have personal initiative towards it to say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You have a self-discipline. You just don't do anything. Not everybody calls you for anything, you go. Because you have a plan. You say, I don't think I'm gonna do this. I want to do that, I want to do the other one. And with time, people will know that, look, you are somebody that is structured, and they will leave you alone for you to carry on and do what you need to do. Or else you'll be walking everywhere, and they will not do anything. So having your chief aim also help you to have a personal discipline. You have to discipline yourself. You have creative vision on how to make that work. You organize your thinking. Example that is coming into my head now is if you want to be, let's say, be a nurse, you study things that pertain to that. You don't go studying everything. You go to lectures concerning what you want to be. So that is what organized thinking. If you want to be a doctor or whatever you want to be, you have organized thinking towards that. You control your attention. It's not everything that catches your attention, because there is something you are looking for and you focus there. Then you budget your time. Some people studied. I remember when I was in school, you have people that have 3 children and they are really studied. Unfortunately, some of them that don't even have any responsibility, they couldn't finish because they are not determined that this is what I want. Because if you have children and you have other responsibilities and you know that this is what you want, you organize yourself, you budget your time, you budget your money, and you'll be very, very enthusiastic because you know you're achieving something. Little by little, you're going there. So my question again is, what do you want in life? What is your chief aim? Have you decided on what you want to achieve in your life? If you haven't, do yourself a favor and look for something that you know. When you get it, you pat yourself at the back and say, oh God, thank you for helping me out in this. You know that so many people drift about. About 98% of people in this world, they are not satisfied with their life. Because it takes time. Honestly, what I'm saying, it takes time to dig deep into yourself to find this. And if you don't do it, you keep drifting everywhere. Anybody, anywhere that is a party, you go. Anywhere that is anything, you go. You are everywhere and anywhere, because you don't have anything you're chasing. You really don't. But if you do, you pick and choose. The one that are very, very important, you find yourself there. But the one that are not important, you tell them, look, I am busy. So it prevents you from drifting from here and there. So it's definitely will be an uphill task. It is not easy for you to find what you want. It is a deliberate art. It's you sitting down, writing things down. It is you watching people. It's you reading some books. It takes time. It's not something that will just come like that. Even when you get it, it also takes time. So it will be a task. But would you enjoy it? Yes, of course you will enjoy it when you start reaping the benefits. Because once you get it, everything seems to fall into place. Everything seems to fall into place until you achieve it. Because as we said before, you have self-discipline, you have you control your attention, you control what you're doing. So for you to do this, there are steps you need to follow. You first of all, you have to have a clear, definite plan of what you want, and your subconscious mind will go into action. I mentioned about reticular activation. Once you said that this is what I want, your subconscious mind will go looking for a way, even when you're sleeping, looking for a way to make that work. When you know what you want, you tend to position yourself on the direction. You tend to act towards it. Everything will be structured towards what you want. When you're working towards your goal, it is fun to work, and you budget your time, budget your money, budget everything. You are very, very sensitive to find out what you want. So it is very good. We started with positive mental attitude. With positive mental attitude, you know that, okay, I want to achieve this in my life. I want to be this. And you remove everything that will make you to be worrying about things, seeing bad things everywhere. Then from there, you put another thing, like you have courage. You are bold to follow what you want, and now you now structure yourself. You have a clear attitude, that is a clear vision. You turn a vision to this is what I want, and you go towards it to achieve it. So I'm gonna stop here today. I'm also gonna continue tomorrow. In this, we're going little by little until I'll get to a place that will help you to start forming this mental positive attitude. It is not easy to form because the bad one, it comes easily, but the good one takes a bit of time. But by God, with God on our side, with the Spirit of God in our side, there is nothing we cannot do. I'll leave you here today. Have a lovely day. God bless you. I hope this blesses you. Thank you for listening. If you need anything or any question, please put it down if you have any question. And thank you for listening. May God be with you. May God direct you. May the Spirit of God that lives in you guide you on the right thing. As you look out for people that will help you, I pray that God will give you some people that will really, really be of help to you and make you achieve what you want to achieve in life. God bless. Bye now. NGO Winning Ways. Bye.